Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 5. A big commute. We're in the most high class of crimes. Anyway, I'm a Mysterious JG. Whew, man, ramen for lunch a couple of hours ago, and my stomach is still fascinated by the various components of the broth. Um, so last time, like the last set of videos, we did two different heists, neither one of which paid off a dime. One of them involved 10 minutes of me ramming a helicopter into a submarine and not being able to get them to hook up because I didn't pay attention to the directions. Uh, but now the game has kind of opened up for the first time in a while as far as like what actually is next. We met a guy, Devon Seven of Apoctal, who told us he wants us to steal cars for him. I think he said something about cars. We got more missions we can do with Lester. Um, Yeah, the next big story thing does seem to be going to Devon. So let's take care of some non-story stuff. Clear some of that off of our Solomon Grundy wants Spanish too. That's a Michael mission starting on because this Devon guy, I don't know if he's supposed to be specifically about any one West Coast asshole rich guy. Like, I don't think it's meant to be specifically like, oh, it's Elon. It's like he's a stand-in for Elon Musk or uh, Mark Zuckerberg or what's the fucking bald dude like the penis rockets runs Amazon. I don't know if it's like if there's or he just kind of general. Like, I don't even remember if he's supposed to be like a tech millionaire specifically, but he's supposed to be some kind of like yeah. I mean, I guess so. Like you think like you think millionaire West Coast, you're thinking Silicon Valley, but we'll see more of him later. Doesn't seem like the type of figure that the Grand Theft Auto game would put out there to be like a big friendo. But then again, you never know. Like Yusuf, the Middle Eastern, like the son of a Middle Eastern like magnate who is just spending tons of money doing the crimes in a GTA 4 Ballad of Gay Tony, like he seemed to me like, oh, for sure this guy's gonna turn out to be a bad guy. Like, and no, he was like just legitimately our friend and our ally for the entire game. So you never know, but I do because I played the game before. But yeah, I mean, I've tried to share what my initial thoughts were as we met characters before when I didn't know the endings. When you meet people on Strangers and Freaks missions, you kind of know they're not going to be important to the story, like Beverly, um, but Devin and then Solomon, who is like they had a guy in Grand Theft Auto Vice City who his visual character, like the character design was supposed to be kind of almost like a parody of Steven Spielberg, but he didn't because he wanted to make a movie that was about Jaws, and Tommy Vercetti was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? We're making porn." But I don't feel like there was a real serious like digs at yeah, like they're making reference to Jaws. Like I don't think they got into like an in-depth attack on the film industry. So maybe they'll do that with Solomon. But my vague recollection was, oh well, we'll meet him. I won't talk about Solomon until we meet him. But I don't think we're gonna do that right now. I think I want to try to do some strangers and freaks missions. Because we got a bunch of high stuff done. So let's get some side stuff done and get back to the story after that. So Beverly is nearby. We've been putting this one off for a while, but as you can see, it does seem to be. It's like it was put here to be easy to get to from our new safe house. So let's go do it. And then I know that Trevor has various crimes he can commit for that weird British couple that we kind of forgot about a while ago. But Michael, it doesn't really get that many strangers and freaks. And I have this notion that there's a finale for the setting up the big weed demonstration that involves Franklin. Sorry, we're finished for the day. Come back tomorrow. We're expecting a lot of celebrity sightings. What was that? I mean, we're heading for the celebrity gossip side quest guy, and he's still marked on the map. But I'm not sure what that thing was that I just passed by that triggered that bit of on screen. So somewhere here in Spit Roaster's Meat House. Spit Roast is, isn't that a nickname for when a person is being penetrated in the mouth and in the, you know, back regions? I feel like it is. I feel like that might be why Rockstar is naming it that. Is he going to be in a dumpster waiting to get pictures? Yeah.
Gaia! Motherfucker, would you stop doing this shit?
Why? Like, we really shouldn't be too bothered about this guy. It's been a while, and we have a mansion now.
Yeah, Trevor Phillips, but I doubt if you want a picture of him.
Oh, wait. Wasn't he in the men's room?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
I missed whatever it was that led to the cute joke about Trevor Phillips. Oh, but you know what? I have the incredible power of looking at dialogue, so now my punishment for not paying attention is your punishment, me slowing shit down. Oh, except that, never mind, they don't show that dialogue. Alright.
That hurt. Man, you're not going to believe this. They want to do a reality series about me.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah, it's true, man. I'm going to be big. I'm going to be huge, right? It's all about the incredibly glamorous life I lead. Huh?
Because there's the trash, the dumpster he was just in, see?
Yeah, boy. Except, you know, while I'm doing that, I'm going to need somebody else to take some shots for me.
Nah, I'm cool on that, dog.
Oh, come on, dude.
Come on, dude. Come on, homie.
Right,
Boy.
You get a chance. Right? I mean, there's no rush. Okay? Oh, you know what I'll do is I'll send you a list of names and some links so you can see who they are. Right?
Yeah, whatever, man. All right.
Hey, you know, and I promise you, fame won't change me one bit.
Yeah, I was afraid you would say that.
I'm good. I'm good. Okay.
I just want to announce to everyone that I'm good. I'm supposed to be hiding in here, surprising people, but I'm going to announce loudly that I'm good. So I suppose I could have gotten that earlier, because it's not triggering a mission. It's probably... Well, I wonder, are we supposed to take care of it now? He's going to text us names, but it might be similar to the things that Trevor does, where he can go hunt down fugitives for justice, and every time he gets one, he's sent another one by email to take care of. There's something about a bitch in there. Typical way you treat you, auntie. Confirming your appointment with Devin Weston and his new development on Power Street. But there's no time attached, so that's just a mission. Alright, well, I guess we leave the area. Maybe something happens. Wasn't there another mission there? Devin? Devin and Solomon. I really thought there was another mission. Lester missions are just for us. Franklin, I mean. Yeah, I thought, what's his name? Maybe I did it and it just blanked it from my mind because it was really uneventful, but... I wonder if there was like a mission, like a series of missions taking celeb photos that were supposed to happen and they never got programmed, but this was to set up. Idiotic liberals news. Gotta hear this.
Considering the construction of a new drone base just north of Chumash and Fort Zancudo. Citizens express outrage.
I'm expressing outrage. See? I'm holding a sign.
Many say that the drone program erodes our civil liberties. They'd much rather send hillbillies to their death overseas than be protected cheaply by a robot.
Okay, so they're making fun of people who don't want drones murdering people at the government's request, I guess. Feels like they're kind of both sidesing that one, making fun of liberals who want hillbillies to die for them overseas. All right, Trevor, that's a bit rude. So if you've got money, you've got well, I can't remember how to tell without going all the way here, but he's got like $160 something cash in his pocket. I don't know why he has to steal that dude's burrito and then throw it at him. Let's see, now this is marked. This is marked as a mission that only Franklin could do. Why was it not marked that way when we were playing as Franklin? Anyway, there's celebrity houses or items. Let's go back to. Boss, I know we ain't cooking, but since I helped with the Aztecas attack the lab, I thought you might think of me if you need an extra gun on a job or something. Chef. 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 Alright, so we can't call Chef. This is a way of them telling us he is now available to do, to be a crew member for, heists. And I'm not going to worry about it. There are guides on how to do heists and get the maximum possible take. And there are certain characters like Packy and Chef that you need to be careful with how you use them, because they're offered to you. It's made pretty clear that they're like premium members. You know, Packy, a character from a prior game. Chef, a character from a mission in this game. But they have higher takes than certain generics who don't really otherwise, they're just names. So there's guys out there that, like, you're probably not supposed to use Chef if you want the best possible take. But I just kind of figured, like, yeah, it makes sense to me that, like, Trevor has this guy, for whatever reason, he doesn't get a bunch of wacky dialogue like Wade and... There we go. Beverly sent us a text, which probably came in. Hey, Omi, I heard rumors on Celebrity Grapevine. Opportunity to get some real money shot, send me location. But that's what it is. Like, it was sent over. Enough time passed that we got the missions while I was hanging around as Trevor. But yeah, like, he doesn't have zany dialogue like Ron and Wade, because he says, again, it's like, oh, they made a guy whose character model looks a little bit like Walter White from Breaking Bad, but he doesn't have dialogue. He's not really written as some kind of parody of that. He's just a guy who looks like Walter White from Breaking Bad, and he cooks meth. But just, I like anything to play to the idea that there are people in this world that our protagonists interact with that they might think of in a situation like... Yeah, I think he would throw some work Chef's way. Chef kind of got us out of that situation with the Aztecas when I was still working out the freaking mechanics of how cover works. But anyway, you ain't gotta like it because the hood don't know. Which was really amusing me that was playing, because I forgot for a minute that I'd switched back to Franklin. I thought I was listening to that as Trevor, which seemed odd. Oh, this is Barry, though.
Where you at, Mr. Revolutionary?
What?
The Smoke Inn. I'm at City Hall. I'm the only fool here.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll be right there. I didn't forget I was busy. Busy, that's it. Fight the power.
Motherfucker.
So you heard about me and Geraldine, eh?
Yeah, I heard about you and Geraldine.
Fuck, I should have known.
So all that marijuana we smuggled was just for this guy's personal use, I guess. Well, anyway, here's a photo opportunity. Oh, they're like equidistant. We'll go deal with this one first. Now, well, at some point I should switch to Michael and check and see if he has any new stuff he can do with his therapist. Well, that explains why I didn't remember the finale of the, what's his name, marijuana storyline. The big finale is a joke where you call, or he doesn't show up and he's like, oh yeah, I'll be right there, because he's a pothead, he's a flake, he doesn't show up for stuff. So from a would that really happen perspective, I guess it could be considered amusing, particularly if you have a lot of pothead friends. But from a game design perspective, I'm like, did that feel rewarding? Nah.
Hey, yo, what's going on?
Our friend Poppy Mitchell has just been spotted in a high-speed chase with the cops.
Oh.
Like right now, bro. Apparently she's wasted. Get after them. See if you can snag a shot of her getting busted.
Hey, Poppy. Time for showdown with
That's
cops.
her.
Alright, well. I guess we'll see what happens. I don't like the idea of having to use the camera while driving. The paparazzis that were largely responsible for the death of Princess Diana and what's his name, the son of the guy who owns that movie studio. I watched The Crown, okay? But those were they were worked in pairs. You'd have a guy driving a moped and a guy riding the moped using the camera, like we had in earlier missions. But we don't really want to get the picture until... I think what we're going to do is... Probably there'll be a hilarious, zany GTA joke-style ending where Poppy dies. Because we want the shot of her getting arrested, which would involve waiting to a specific point. Pretty sure we're not going to be able to keep up with the... Ooh, slow down. No, can't catch me going too fast. Don't want to overtake here. Poppy has a nice car. Sort of a unique pink design, very girly, very Barbie dream car.
Man, how the fuck I get myself into this?
Yeah, how did you get into this? You have a freaking mansion. You don't have to do random jobs for Beverly. Who, the only thing we've ever gotten out of Beverly is he let us have a fancy motorcycle, which we don't even use. Do we? I don't think we do. Because it wasn't this motorcycle. We got this from a main story mission. Isn't this the one where, like, Lamar wanted to keep the motorcycle that we were supposed to give to our initial employer? And then he gave it to us because it had too much heat or whatever. Okay, now cinematic takes over, so I still don't get to take a shot.
Isn't happening. This isn't happening.
This is happening. Step away from the vehicle.
Okay.
There.
R2 to finalize focus lock.
You're Poppy Mitchell. I saw that video of you.
How did I look?
Oh yeah, good. Hey, can I get an autograph?
I'll do anything but eat.
Anything?
No, what the hell, game? Yeah, I want to send the photo. Because I'm not sure if those would be considered good enough or not. I kind of didn't time them perfectly. Think of it, DUI diva. Like, I think I probably, yeah. I'm assuming they thought I did a terrible job because I didn't get any, I got bronze only. But, no, I wasn't positioned that perfectly. I was kind of, once that cinematic kicked in, I wasn't certain that I was going to get to actually do the photos for reals. Stay close to Poppy throughout the chase. Snap Poppy after she's been cuffed. I thought I did. Whatever.
That photo. What can I say? A great
I'm assuming it's the same message.
Sex tape said sloppy Poppy and a full-blown meltdown. How does it feel to be on the front lines, dude?
Shit, it ain't exactly Iraq, man. And you know what? I might feel a little less degraded if I was fucking getting paid.
Right.
All in good time. The truth comes first. I'll be in touch.
I mean, I got a car that we could give to our girlfriend if, it was mentioned that we had a girlfriend who had just left us at the beginning of the story. Maybe we can get her back by giving her the car we stole from a female celebrity. I believe she left us because she thought we were a small-time hood. So this will prove otherwise. that we're going someplace and making something legitimate of ourselves, that we stole a celebrity's car for her. All right. I'll tell you what, if we just do the other celebrity journalism mission for Beverly here on this video, that will be a sort of a side quest that we could knock out and call one video's worth of content. Wouldn't you say? I would say. I care about what you say, but it's kind of what I say that counts because I got the controller in my hand here. I just kind of jerked over into our lane for no reason. This is a pretty narrow road here. You can see how Poppy was driving a million miles an hour under the influence while listening to this music. Does it say Poppy MI5? Yeah. Should be investigated by the MI5, guys. What you going to do, you die, man? Sorry. The Coach, Jonathan Coachman's music. The Players Club featuring the Coach. What you gonna do, you die, man? Talking all this bullshit with your life in my hand, coming out there now. He'd be investigated by the MI5 as part of his theme music. And by he, I mean whoever wrote that theme music, which was clearly not about the Coach, because it involved, like, hiding the profits of a drug deal somewhere while fleeing from cops, which, you know, whatever Jonathan Coachman's gimmick was in WWE. And, you know, there probably was some point where Jerry the King Lawler thought it would be appropriate to imply, because he's black, y'all, that Jonathan Coachman was a criminal. But, in fact, I don't think his gimmick involved that he was involved in drug running. Remember the time that, and I don't know if Shelton Benjamin may have gotten in trouble with the law in real life at some point earlier in his life. But there was the point where Jerry the King Lawler was the zany, joking around heel commentator. And Shelton Benjamin was the young babyface African-American. And this was in like the 90s or the aughts. But Jerry the King Lawler was on commentary saying, did you know that, hey, JR, did you know that Shelton Benjamin was an honor student? Yeah, he'd say, yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor. And it was like, whoa, wait, what? Did you just make that joke? Like, is that really supposed to be okay? And as we know now, that was the most horrifying, terrible thing happening in WWE in its entire history as a company. No one involved with WWE or being, like, you know, the main guy running WWE has ever done anything worse than that joke by Jerry the King Lawler. Like, I'm 3/4 of the way through that story and realized, oh yeah, I was like earlier today hearing about, like, Vince McMahon being, like, probably quite literally, it sounds like a sex criminal and trafficker. So does that make it okay for Jerry the King Lawler to make racist jokes? No. It does kind of make them seem pretty small stakes, though. But yeah, I think it was supposed to be like a Jim Cornette style. He makes fun of the Rock and Roll Express, and you laugh, but you actually like the Rock and Roll Express and not Jim Cornette. But like you laugh, but you still want to see him get his butt kicked. This is kind of that. But I'm like, no, I don't know that it's okay. All right, so who is?
Stop him! He's got my
I saw a little red reflector on the bike, which I think I thought was my targeting reticule. But it wasn't.
Oh, shit! Fuck this. Gotta find a new line of work.
Alright, well, I don't think we're finishing both of those missions now in one shot, because now we got this person's bike back, so we have to return it. I would assume. Yeah, I think we're meant to get the bike back to its owner. And then we'll get like some tiny little reward that is not worth the effort at all. But we'll feel good about ourselves. This is officially sanctioned, like, good deed that the game gives us to do. To get some Paragon points.
Got it.
Oh man, I thought it was a lady.
Fuck, you've got it. Thanks, man. Seriously, you saved my ass.
I'm gonna send you random stock tip or something in email.
Oh, it's cool, man. My repo instincts kicked in.
Now I'll go steal this vehicle. No, we'll go get our own vehicle back. My instinct says Repo Man. Repo Man. Repo Man. Repo Man. Repo Man. I may be confusing Repo Man with Bubble Man. They're very similar characters in a lot of ways. Okay, let's get back down here. And we won't get it all done in one video. And we've clearly wrecked an incredibly expensive sports car in the process. But let's position ourselves so that when we come back next time, we can... Yeah, we've damaged our car. This is probably not a great idea, but let's take a stab at doing another of these side missions for Bo and Blake, the Beverly person, next time at the beginning of the next video. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time as we see if we can get another celebrity arrested. Bye.